Yo guys, and welcome to another Dark Rain video. This time we're going to be doing some electric battle healing with the Thunder Goddess. Now, I'm not sure what your opinions are on healers doing damage in alerts and raids. I personally am against it in a way, to a certain extent. As long as the person who is doing it can do their job correctly, i.e. keep you alive, I haven't got a problem with it. But I personally think there are some rules that battle healers should follow. First of all, spec healer. Make sure you get your critting heal innates and your critting heal magnitudes along with as much resto as you can muster together. Because if you go in there in a DPS spec and try to keep your teammates alive, you will struggle significantly and you will be a drain on the group, constantly having to spam your heals in order to regenerate their health. Whereas if you spec'd enough, you should be fine and therefore less of a drain and a liability to the group. Second rule, behave like a healer. Do not be constantly worrying about, am I doing enough damage? It's not something for you to concern yourself about. It's more of an added bonus for the alert group that you're running with, or even the raid should you be trying a speed feat. Remember, do your job first. Keep allies alive. Do not behave like a DPS and spam attacks and drop your entire power bar just to put out a marginal amount more damage. Now, in this particular video, yes, I do cause sizable damage, but I am spec'd full healer and I make sure that looking after the group is my number one priority. Make sure you manage your power bar, so don't drop your entire bar trying to put out additional damage. Otherwise, again, the troller's got to spam his own power to get yours back up, and if the group starts to take sizable damage, you will not be able to look after them because you've dropped your bar. Before you try battle healing an alert or a raid, make sure you've got experience in that alert or raid. As if you go into a brand new one thinking, do you know what, I'll spec my battle healer loadout and we should be okay, and it turns out no, you need a lot of big heals. It may have been a mistake and your team will wipe because you decided to put out extra damage. Anyway, enough of that nonsense now. I'm sure you want to know how I've been putting out this disgusting damage and what I've got on my bar. So, from left to right, I have Arc Lightning, Electro Burst, Biocapacitor, Voltaic Bolt, Bioelectric Surge, and Electrocute. Now, when using this loadout, this is how I go about doing it. I lunge into a group of enemies wherever I can and hit Electro Burst. That puts down the electro-charged power interaction. Then I hit Arc Lightning, followed by Electrocute, and followed by Voltaic Bolt. This will put down 2 good dots for you, and it'll also get your awesome DPS mechanic rolling when you hit Voltaic Bolt and they're electrified on top of the Electro Burst power interaction. Now, I'm sure some of you are wondering why I hit Electro Burst before I hit Arc Lightning, as you get a heal off of Electro Burst if the enemies are electrified. Well, when you do that, if you hit Electro Burst after you've electrified enemies, yes, you get the heal from it and a slight heal over time for 40 seconds, but it also consumes your power interaction that you've laid down. So if you then cast Electrocute, you will receive 1 dot off each enemy that's in the vicinity, and if you cast Voltaic Bolt, you will receive no dots because the enemy is no longer electrified. So hit Electro Burst first, followed by Arc Lightning to get the whole ball rolling on the damage that I'm putting out. You don't really need the heal off of Electro Burst anyway. You've got Arc Lightning on the bar. Every time you cast that, provided somebody is in range of the person you've cast it upon, they will receive a heal when it chains off. Now, you've also got Biocapacitor on the bar. Keep that up and make sure it stays up. You can see the little Biocapacitor power interaction around your allies. It's like a small electrical aura that sort of fluctuates around them. If you can't quite see it, either turn your effects up or just ask them, do you still have Biocapacitor? If you cannot communicate with your allies, it doesn't matter. Just put it up again. If you're in doubt, put Biocapacitor up because it will save your allies should their health drop below 45%. It's a really useful heal. Now, on top of that, you've also got Bioelectric Surge. So if your allies are struck with the biocharged power interaction from biocapacitor, every time you hit bioelectric surge, should their health be between 45 and 65%, they receive 2 heals anyway. So you're going to manage to keep them standing a little bit easier, provided you maintain that power interaction. Right guys, I have no doubt by now you're tired of hearing me waffle. Just look at the screen and all you can see is yellow numbers everywhere. This loadout does cause sizable damage, provided you use it correctly. And remember, your priority is not damage, it is looking after your allies. Make sure they stay standing. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video, guys. There are some scoreboards at the end. If you've got any questions, comments or queries, please leave them in the comments below. And as always, we'll see you in game.
Cause myself away.